Trudeau is trying to crush free speech in Canada. That's Elon Musk's hot take on how the Trudeau government is running the country, calling it shameful. Musk's post comes in response to what an independent journalist, Glenn Greenwald, wrote. In his post, Greenwald wrote, "The Canadian government, armed with one of the world's most repressive online censorship schemes, announces that all online streaming services that offer podcasts must formally register with the government to permit regulatory controls." Now, the Canadian government has recently made it mandatory for online streaming services to register with the government so there can be a regulatory oversight. But this isn't the first time the Trudeau government is being accused of acting against free speech. Last year in February 2022, the Trudeau government invoked emergency powers to arm his government with more power to respond to the trucker protests, also known as Freedom Convoy. At that time, truckers were opposing the vaccine mandates. It was the first time in Canada's history that such powers were being invoked. Just like this isn't the first time for Canada, it's not the first time for Elon Musk either, who has raised the issue of free speech. It's also not the first time that he's taking a dig at Justin Trudeau. It was after Musk took charge at Twitter that he's now renamed X that many right-wing accounts that were banned were restored, including the likes of Donald Trump. In fact, soon after Canada invoked emergency powers to crush the truckers' protest, Musk tweeted a meme featuring Trudeau and Hitler, though he deleted it without any explanation a day later. Musk is also not known to mince his words when it comes to how he runs X or when it comes to speaking his mind on a range of issues. His latest was a trip to the Texas border with Republican politicians and law enforcement agency representatives to highlight the issue of illegal immigration as a citizen journalist.
Well, I think with that, and I see this sort of a just a kind of a group over there that's coming in. So it's
we're seeing anywhere from Honduras, El Salvador, I believe Ecuador and stuff like that. Even some Cubans.
It's pretty much every country, right?
Pretty much every country.
Yeah. The reality is that this is an open border for all of Earth.
All of Earth.
And just so there's roughly 350 million people in the U.S., but there's 8 billion people on Earth.
Yes.
This is an open border to 8 billion people.
Yes.
And so, in fact, I believe it's a small minority, or it's a minority. It's a small percentage that are actually coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
That are Mexican.
That's true.